I first realized that the pollution was a threat to our lives as a mother of 3 asthmatic children. Growing up, I had asthma. Asthma never leaves you. But to give birth to 3 individuals who now have asthma was just very alarming. So I began to see that not only my children was being impacted by the unhealthy injustices in the city of Newark, and it made me realize that there was something else going on.
I've been trying to see how long I can hold my breath.
And I say, count the amount of trucks that you just saw come through this one neighborhood. Count the many facilities that you see in close proximity to individuals' homes. Look at the kind of businesses we have in our corridors. And then let's take a ride 7 miles up to where you live in Livingston, New Jersey, or Short Hills, or Essex Fells. And you see the increase of green space. They see not one truck coming through their community or their neighborhood. And I say, now let's discuss the differences of what you see here and what you just saw in my neighborhood.
I've been trying to see how long I can hold my breath. How close I can come to being without the very thing that oxygenates the cells in my body. How long my lungs can be as empty as the promises made to provide my people with reparations. I heard that an asthma attack feels like a bag of bricks on your chest. It feels like getting the wind knocked out of you, and you try to get it back by breathing through a straw. I've been trying to see how long I can hold my breath, to try and empathize, to try and see what it's like to be scared to lose your breath, to see if the feeling of suffocating in the absence of air feels anything like what I learned about environmental justice. What I learned about being disproportionately affected by environmental degradation, to see how it would be if I was a part of the 25% of children in Newark born with asthma. What it would be like if I hadn't been born with the privilege to breathe carefree. Sometimes the sound of a wheeze will trigger me. Bringing up the fear of losing another loved one because their air has been stolen from their lungs, and the healthcare system made it harder for them to access the tools they need in time for them to breathe.
You know, we keep breathing because we call on our ancestors. We say Ashe. We keep breathing because we know we come from a proud lineage of strong kings and queens, and we know that they survived the struggles and the racism and slavery for 500 years, and they survived. We keep breathing because our grandparents, our great-grandparents, our mothers, our fathers, our brothers, our sisters, who are no longer here, but their energy is here. And they keep telling us, keep moving. They keep telling us, keep on keeping on. That gives us that strength. So when we think we can't go on no longer, we know that there's a higher power, our God and our ancestors.